where we're going to make our hole. Let's first of all, let's see what sort of thickness this wall is. This wall, wow, a good big block wall in it, so we've got to come out a good size. We've got a hole here, we can see daylight through it, but if you follow this through that hole for something sometime before, didn't happen. I've got a sneaky feeling it's the wire. I think there was a pump here and we were running a wire there. So where would this look? Where would a dinosaur look most natural on the wall? Good as any. That's in the middle of the wall, which is a bit not as good. I think anywhere will do, I think, really. Yeah, we'll put it there. Why not? Why not? Let's put it there. It might look like it belongs up there. Shall we? Yeah. So we've got to come a good brick away. We're going to go about here, aren't we? So we've got a small problem. The tip of this, the drill, I've lost the drill off the end. I've got another drill to put in that hole. Masonry. Well, was a masonry. Now it's fried. But that is only a guide to keep this straight. The end of this is foobarred. So we'll use a masonry drill. We'll go through, we'll put the first hole in, and then we'll use that to follow the guide through. And we'll use this to drill through. We've got to go and find a little bolt for there, shouldn't be a problem. So that we can bolt this shaft into down there. Jam it in. Does it jam in? Does it go that far? Oh, maybe it doesn't. We'll have to look at that. I'm going to be using an STS drill anyway, so there's no problems of spinning the... That's the trouble when you get into hard work drilling. They'll spin up, so the STS cures that problem. For to go smaller, really. Yeah. That's almost too small. What about this? Like a happy medium? Yeah, that might. No, that's nearly as big as that. Yeah, these are terrible. These are terrible because they just spin up. I know they're small enough, but they spin up inside your drill, kill your drill. Some more somewhere. Be too small, that one. Not too small, always. They're either a bit too big or a bit too small, aren't they? Always the way. Got some more somewhere. I'm sure I have. Hang on. No. Yeah. Try. Yeah. We're not in the right colour. Hold on. This might do, but it looks a bit chewed up, that does. Hold on. Looks a bit, the end of that looks a bit naff. Yeah, I've killed that. I'm terrible at killing drills. Sure we've got some STS drills here. Hold on. Sure we've got chisels. No. Nope. We saw them the other day. What's this? No. They're magnetic things. Sometimes it's nice just opening the drawers. Keep yourself updated. Too big. No. I'm sure I had some. Damn sure I had some. Hold on. What's under here? No. Not there. Not here. They're not there. I had some in a case somewhere. Where did... There you go. No, Allen keys, yeah. Chisels, such things. More chisels. Oh dear. I must have moved them. Must have moved them then. They're not STSs. Can't be in the bottom one, can it? It's always the one you can't open. Hold on a minute. Well, I was convinced they were in there. Whenever it's plugged in the same plug, get yourself a 110 box. It opens a whole new world of equipment. 110, which is safer anyway. That's, you know, than 240 that's going to fry you. 110 safety, it's a sight. You only have to buy the 110 box once, and you only need one single plug one. Plugs it in. This is the STS. Just run it round and then it falls in its place and clicks in place. So you haven't got the problem of it spinning up. That'll grip it properly now. But the 110 box opens a whole world of tools and second-hand tools to you. So, the end of my drill, where are you? The end of my drill isn't in the best of conditions. Let's try it. It'll do it or it'll jam it. One of the two. Right. Shall we slow-mo that then? Do you want to see that in slow motion? Hold on, we'll slow-mo that. Try a bit of slow-mo. Hold on, get a bit closer. Hold on. Let's see if we can make our way through. I think we're doing all right. We're through, we're through, we're through. We're through. I think it's going to work wonderfully. Yeah. Because of the slightly offset the washer to make this fit. As it happens, I think it's going to just sit there beautifully. Here's our switch. Obviously we'll cement it in, but here's our switch. Here's our dinosaur. It's going to sit there beautifully. You're not really going to know, are you? If you know, you know. And if you don't know, I wonder if the wind will blow it around. Hold on, let's get a bit further. Here we are. Here's our secret spanner for our secret lock. And here is our secret dinosaur for our secret switch. I'm really pleased with that now. Yeah, and then just put that on top. I wonder if the wind is going to play with it. I was wondering about putting maybe a spring here, give it some sort of resistance. And then the other thing we're going to have to do is, these do perish, they don't last very long. We'll just have to give that a whole load of varnish and maybe shellac. Give that a good protection first so it'll last. And the secret switch is moving on.